am I? I remember I was talking to my parents and my brothers. They kicked me out of the house. And Drusilla ran me over with her car and I died. Hang on. Did I travel back in time?
Arabella! Look at Drusilla! Did you hit her?
Please, Dad, don't be mad at her. I'm quite sure she didn't mean it.
Your face is swollen, and you still defend her? Arabella, let me make this clear. Drusilla will always be our sister. Even if you're back, don't push her out. Ever since your return, all you've done is steal and bully Drusilla. Is this how you were raised? You have no manners whatsoever. I think that the paternity test was fake. There's no way that she's actually related to us.
In my past life, when I first returned home, Drusilla set me up over and over again. The Dudleys always took her side, no matter how hard I tried to explain. Since that's the case, I won't explain anymore.
Arabella.
Well, all of you were right. I did slap her.
Arabella, how dare you do that in front of us?
And so what? Big deal.
She's your sister. How can you be so cruel?
At the back of your heads, I will always be the cruel one. You realize just now?
Hey! Enough! Arabella, I never thought you could be so rude to your family. Get on your knees.
And if I don't, what will you do?
If you don't do as I say, then I will force you down on your knees.
Ever since I came here, the only thing you believed were the words coming out of her mouth. You didn't bother to ask my side of the story. Have you ever trusted in me even once?
No.
So what right do you have to teach me a lesson?
Why, you?
I came here against the wishes of my adoptive parents. I wanted to repay the debt of giving me life. But I found out that no matter what I say or do, I'll always be in the wrong. I'll never be as good as Drusilla. If that's how it is, then I don't owe you anything. I'm done with all of you. You're not my family!
Arabella, how can you say such things? I know that it's all my fault. I shouldn't have stayed in this family. So if you're feeling mad, just hit me instead.
You asked for it.
Hey!
And that was for having the gall to steal from my family. That was for spreading lies and destroying my name and reputation. And now that
Drusilla.
was for all of your evil schemes that harmed me. I don't care about the Dudleys anymore. If you want their name, then take it for all I care.
No, I didn't.
Arabella, stop it!
But what you owe me, you're going to pay back!
Drusilla!
From now on, I have nothing to do with the Dudley family! Arabella, you've tried to please the Dudleys for so long, and yet you never even had a decent meal. Now you're stuck with stomach issues. Benedict?
Arabella, your birth parents are here to take you back. Are you sure you want to go with them?
Arabella, from now on, you will have a new set of brothers, but please don't forget about me. If anyone bullies you in their place, just call me, and I'll have your back. Arabella, what did the Dudleys do to make you suffer like this? I'm gonna sort this out with them.
Benedict, I'm tired. I just want to go home.
Let's go. I'll take you home now.
In my past life, I tried so hard to please the Dudleys and let down the people who truly loved me. From now on, the only family I have are my adoptive parents and brother. As for the Dudleys, I will never forget what they did to me.
Reginald, you're finally back. Earlier, Arabella hit Drusilla. Wait, what? Where's Arabella? She took off after hitting Drusilla.
Her exam's coming up, and she ran away from home?
Arabella, some ginger tea to keep you warm.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. You're our little Princess Quinn, raised for over a decade. As long as you still call me brother, I'd give up everything, even my life for you.
Benedict, you are too kind.
Arabella, now that you've cut ties with the Dudleys, what are your plans?
The college entrance exams are next week. I still want to take them and start fresh with my life.
You want to take the exams? But I heard the Dudleys forced you to drop out. You've been out of school for over a year. We're a few days away from the exam date. Don't you want to wait until next year?
Yeah, trust me on this. I can really get a good score and make you, Mom, and Dad proud of me.
Arabella, don't pressure yourself. Even if your grades aren't perfect, you're still our little princess. Come, drink your tea and get some rest. I'll be going now.
In my past life, I missed these exams trying to please the Dudleys, ruining my future. This time, I'm living for myself.
Arabella, look who's here. Arabella!
Theodore! Serafina! Arabella! These two people here are my best friends. Unfortunately, when I went with the Dudleys, I was forbidden from seeing my old friends. After that, we lost touch completely. I never thought I'd get another chance to see them again in this life. Oh, come on! Sit down! Sit down! It's so great to see you again in this life. Let's never drift apart and stay best friends forever.
Arabella, Benedict already told us that you left the Dudleys. Did they mistreat you?
Come on, tell us. If they did anything to you, you have to tell us. I mean, we'll fight for you.
It's fine now. Just knowing you have my back is enough. Right now, I've already cut them out of my life, and from now on, I won't try to please anyone. I'm going to live my own life.
Whatever choices you make, we will support you.
That's right, Arabella. You know we're best friends. No matter what happens, we'll always be here for you.
Yes, we're best friends forever. Oh, here. I prepared together some study guides for the exams. Take them home and make sure you memorize everything.
You made study guides? Arabella, are you taking the exams?
I want to take charge of my future. You need to do well in the exams too. Do you remember what our former teacher said?
Of course I remember.
The road to success is long, but we'll make it there.
If we don't make the honor roll, we won't return.
The National College Entrance Exams is about to begin. Enter the testing area in an orderly manner.
College, here we come!
Drusilla, the entrance exam is coming up. Don't skip any meals. Eat healthy.
Thank you, Daddy.
Isn't Arabella taking her exams today too? Has anyone tried to contact her?
Reginald, don't worry. She's just using the runaway stunt to freak us out, thinking we'll beg her to come back, like in her dreams. You're right. Arabella probably still has her eye on our money. She won't dare leave us for good. Since she wants to test us, let's play along. When the drama's over, she'll go back.
And when she does come back, nobody will stand up for her. I'm gonna break her of these bad habits once and for all.
But Dad, maybe Arabella was just upset. She might return after exams are over.
Well, if she had half of your qualities, she wouldn't be in this kind of situation right now.
Could there be a reason why Arabella chose to run away? Natalie,
Yes?
do you know where Arabella's room is?
Young master, her room is in the basement, 2 floors down, first door on the right.
Isn't that the storage room?
Miss Arabella's been sleeping in the storage room ever since she returned. No bed, no windows. She has been sleeping right on the floor.
She slept on the floor?
Young master, Miss Arabella slept in this room the moment she came here. It's worse than where the maids stay. She often doesn't have enough to eat.
What? No one mistreated her. How come she doesn't have enough food to eat?
Well, I've been with her for over a year. I know exactly what she's going through. Last Mid-Autumn Festival, her adoptive parents brought mooncakes. She was so happy, but then, for whatever reason, she didn't eat them and nearly passed out from hunger.
Dad! Reginald! Would you like to try these mooncakes? My adoptive parents made them.
We have mooncakes at home. And why are you making such a fuss? Where'd you get this bad habit?
I see her bringing all sorts of junk inside our home. Come on, throw it out.
But then they made them specially by hand.
What? You won't listen to me? From now on, you will stop speaking with your adoptive family. Your parents are poor folks.
I remember that time. I gave her some mooncakes. She didn't eat them?
Did you mean this one? It has peanuts on them. Miss Arabella's allergic to peanuts, but she couldn't bear to throw it away, so she kept it, and sometimes she would stare at it.
She's allergic to peanuts? But she kept the mooncakes for an entire year. Arabella, take these mooncakes. It's a gift for the Moon Festival.
Thanks, Reginald. This is the first gift you've given me. I'll treasure it, always.
What else has Arabella endured all this time? Pack these things up and move her to a better room.
But sir, how will
Tell them I ordered it.
Okay.
Hello. Find Arabella at all costs. Keep me updated of any news about her.
Arabella, you're really incredible. All of your test predictions were all spot on. I'm your forever fan now.
Arabella, this time you're really gonna make our ancestors really proud.
Oh, don't get too excited. Let's wait for the results before we celebrate. Let's go.
Sure.
Young master, Miss Arabella slept in this room the moment she came here. It's worse than where the maids stay. She often doesn't have enough to eat.
Reginald.
Reginald!
Montgomery, why are you here? Did something happen at home?
Not really. The biggest troublemaker, Arabella, has left home.
Troublemaker? Montgomery, Arabella's your sister. Don't call her that.
Reginald, what's wrong with you today? Why do you defend her? And what's wrong with it? Our family was doing fine until she came into our lives. She made us miserable. Indeed, a troublemaker.
Reginald, are you worried about Arabella? She just made a mistake out of rebellion and didn't appreciate our kindness. Once she comes to her senses, she'll come back home. Reginald, don't worry so much.
I'll make a call to quickly check on her.
Reginald, do you have Arabella's number?
I don't. What about you?
I don't. Why would I have her number anyway?
I don't either. Arabella never really liked me. And that's why she never gave me any of her contact info.
It turns out, not one of us have our own sister's contact number.
Young master?
Have you found Arabella?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet?
But I am about to head out right now. If Miss Arabella took the entrance exams, she will definitely go to the school to see the results.
That's right. The school. Ready the car, I'm going with you.
Hi there. I'm here to pick up my exam results.
Arabella, do you know what your score is? Out of 750 points, you scored 701. You know, you are brilliant.
You're too kind, but thanks for your guidance.
The city officials have decided to throw a special celebration for you. They're inviting all the students, teachers, and even the parents. So, you think you can make it?
I'll follow the school's arrangements.
Great! See you then. You're humble and level-headed indeed. You have a bright future ahead. Here. Now off you go. Take care on your way back.
Thank you, sir.
Such an exceptional student. Her parents must be so proud of her.
Arabella! Wow, I actually got into a top university! I actually made it! Look!
What's your score?
599!
And yours?
Dun-dun-dun-dun! 570!
That's really great. And to celebrate our success on the exams, let's go grab some snacks.
All right!
To the snack shack.
Yes!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Could you go easy on the hot sauce, please?
No problem.
Reginald, why are we here? It's gross.
Arabella.
She's such a pain in the ass. And why would she eat this junk?
Get out of the way. Damn it.
Arabella, where have you been? Don't you know we're worried about you?
Worried? Reginald, I've already decided to cut my ties with you. I'm not going back to that house.
Arabella, just come home and explain to Mom and Dad. If you keep this up, they'll lose it completely.
Are they really my real mom and dad? Do they even deserve to be?
Arabella, what's wrong? Are you feeling sick?
None of your business. Leave me alone.
Arabella! Aren't you tired of this? Just look at yourself. You are nothing without the Dudley name. You don't even look like a Dudley now. You may not care about image, But what about our family's reputation?
Right. The Dudleys. That's all you care about. You don't even care about me at all. I've been a Dudley for 3 years, and all of you ignored me. Now you're worried that I'll embarrass the family, so you tracked me down. You saw that I was unwell, but you didn't even ask if I was okay. 'Cause you only cared about me making you all look bad. Do you honestly think I'd come back to that?
Arabella. 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 I'm sorry. I just got carried away. Please, let's stop this and come home.
Do you want to see me dying first before you're satisfied?
Arabella, I didn't mean that. Arabella! Arabella! Let's go to the hospital. Don't be stubborn.
Don't touch me!
Arabella, what's wrong? This is serious. You need a doctor.
Reginald! Have you forgotten? Didn't you all say that I'm just an ordinary girl who grew up from the slums? I can't keep up with your family. So I'm begging you, just please stop bothering me from now on.
Arabella, you seem to be in deep pain. Do you want to die right now?
Yes, and even if I drop dead right here, it's none of your business.
Hey, Arabella!
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 Arabella! Arabella! To the hospital!
Arabella! Arabella! What are you standing there for? Let's go!
Who's the patient's family?
I am.
Doctor, I'm her brother.
The patient has a stomach condition brought about by prolonged malnutrition.
And so, how is she now?
We gave her the emergency treatment, and her condition has improved. Are you looking after her? Teenagers tend to starve themselves, so keep tabs on them. Sign here. Please, sir.
Right.
Doctor, excuse me. The patient instructed that only her brother Benedict can sign for her. May we know who Benedict is?
That's me. I'm Benedict.
The patient insists only you can sign. Please hurry.
Doctor, can I see my sister now?
The patient's condition is stable now. Let me go over the care instructions with you. Come with me.
Sure.
Arabella doesn't even acknowledge me as her brother anymore.
Benedict, you haven't eaten yet, right? Aren't you hungry?
It's fine. I'm not hungry.
Brother, would you like some eggs? I made them for you. But it's okay. He's probably too busy to pay attention to me. Someday I want to be independent just like him.
Arabella, the doctor says you're malnourished and need proper rest. Come home with me.
Brother? Whose brother are you exactly? I lived with the Dudleys for 3 years. I turned out like this. Because of your maltreatment. Now you pretend to care. Just so I can serve you again? You want to lock me up and make me kneel whenever you're unhappy?
Of course not. I didn't—
Reginald, are you now tired of playing these games? So you're trying something new? Your fake concern is really disgusting.
Arabella—
Back off! Don't touch my sister. You make me sick too. Here, this is the amount of money you gave my sister as allowance for the past 3 years. $27 a month, a total of $1,000. From this moment on, Arabella and your family are even. Arabella, let's go.
Arabella, hang on.
Don't touch her!
Arabella. I brought these mooncakes. I know that you're allergic to nuts. So don't worry. There are no peanuts in these cakes. I want you to have all these to make up for all the suffering we caused you. For what the Dudleys have done to you.
Mooncakes? Ice cream mooncakes. Red bean mooncakes. Hawthorn mooncakes. These are all Drusilla's favorites. Not one of these is what I like. You expect me to accept these mooncakes? Listen, I just got discharged from the ER because of my stomach issues. You think I can actually eat those cakes?
I didn't realize.
Take your fake sorry and leave. I don't want to see you ever again.
Arabella!
Go away!
Young master!
One way or another, all of you will pay for what you did to Arabella.
She's being so rude, sir. After all, you're just trying to make amends with her. She's completely ungrateful.
As of today, you are fired!
But young master,
Get lost! Arabella, don't worry. I will find out everything that happened to you at the Dudley house. I promise you.
What did you say? Our daughter fainted? The Dudleys have definitely crossed the line. They barely gave Arabella enough food.
Dad, I'm okay now. No need for you to be upset.
We shouldn't have let you stay with that family. Starting today, I will cook your meals so we can all ensure that you get proper nutrition.
Arabella, take this card. It's not really that much, but it should cover your daily expenses. Don't skip meals ever again.
Dad, no. I can't accept this money. I'm already grateful that you took me in once again.
Take it. To us, you are our own daughter. Take it.
Well, Dad is right. We are a family here.
Have some fruit. Thanks, Mom.
Is Ian Great back? Tell her to come inside and apologize to her. Or else, I will disown her as my daughter.
Dad, Arabella hasn't come back.
She hasn't? Ah. Then it only means she hasn't run out of money yet. Once her funds have run out, I'm sure she'll come crawling back.
Reginald, are these mooncakes for me? These are all my favorite flavors. Your brother spoils you rotten. Of course these mooncakes are for you.
Mom, Arabella's been with us for 3 years. Do you even know what she likes to eat? Do you even know what her allergies are?
Why are you asking that?
I've just been thinking about it.
Well, our Drusilla is allergic to mangoes. She loves ice cream, green bean, hawthorn flavors. Arabella.
Mom, Arabella's allergic to nuts. Please do not forget that.
You see, I manage this entire household day in and day out. So what if I don't remember what her allergies are? And besides, we actually have a maid who cooks for her every day. She's not going to starve.
Mom, have you ever been to Arabella's room? Do you know she's been living in the storage room? And that she often goes hungry? Now she has a stomach disease.
But how could that be? The Dudley family isn't short on money. We have maids preparing meals every day. How could she go hungry? She must be making all this up. Go. Get the cook from the kitchen. I'll expose Arabella's lies myself.
Madam, I'm Lucy, the cook who's responsible for preparing the meals for your family.
Let me ask you, what do you usually make for the girl?
Madam, we prepare Miss Drusilla's meals by following the nutritionist's specific guidelines to ensure her health. We're very careful about her diet. Desserts are always prepared according to her preferences. Most often than not, she would prefer to have ice cream and some green bean cakes as her dessert.
And Arabella?
Arabella? Who's that?
Arabella, our eldest daughter whom we just brought back to the house. Go on, tell them. What do you prepare for her?
But, madam, we only know Miss Drusilla as the eldest daughter of the Dudleys and no one else. We have never really heard of any person named Arabella.
Does this mean that Arabella has been living with us for 3 years and never had a single meal at home?
She's just a country girl with terrible manners, suddenly coming into our refined household. I didn't want for her to get too spoiled or pampered. Making her own meals isn't too hard.
She hasn't eaten at home? How did she survive for the past 3 years?
But, Mom, maybe you can allow my cook to prepare meals for her? I can prepare mine anyway. Don't be ridiculous. Our kitchen is enormous. There's rice, noodles, vegetables. Drusilla is able to manage for herself. If she's hungry, she'd cook for herself. That girl is just playing the victim card.
But, madam, you've said before that you're worried that her commoner status might taint the atmosphere of the house. Besides the storage room and living room, she's not allowed to go anywhere in the house. That includes the kitchen.
You...
I've looked into it. For the past 3 years, she's been eating in the school cafe. That's her meal card.
A meal card? Well, that only proves she has never gone hungry. I told you. How could the Dudleys Such a prominent family allow their own daughter to go hungry. That's totally absurd, don't you think?
That's exactly what I said. We gave her money so she could buy a meal card and be able to eat properly even outside of the house. How could she possibly go hungry? Now I wonder where she picked up these bad habits from, pretending to be pitiful and clearly lying. If I had known, I would have never let her come back.
Mom, this meal card only has a few dollars on it. Arabella has been working part-time to support herself. That's all she gets each month. Back then, you thought she didn't need school, so you forced her to drop out. Now she can't even afford a decent meal. This money is what we've given to Arabella for the past 3 years, total of $1,000. She didn't spend a penny and returned everything to us.
$1,000 in 3 years? I spend more than that on a single meal.
But how could it be so little? I told the finance team to transfer $7,000 to Drusilla every month. Wait a second. I did it to train her. I told finance to give her $27. After all, she's still part of the family. If she needed money, she should have said so. She could have asked for more. No one was going to stop her.
Madam, young master, I recall Miss Arabella did go to finance.
You see? I know I was right.
Miss Arabella only went there when she couldn't work her part-time jobs. Here's the receipt.
What? This isn't a receipt. It's an IOU. And they're all for small amounts. And it even has repayment dates.
What did you say?
Mom, I want to understand. For just a few dollars, or even for just a few cents, does she need to write an IOU? Is Arabella family? Or is she just a servant?
When did this happen?
It's always been this way. I told Miss Arabella to ask for more money, but she said she wanted to be independent and not burden the family.
Isolde, the Dudley family isn't that poor that we can't spare a few bucks. You failed to become a good mother to her.
What about you, her father? You never gave her any money either.
Dad, Mom, for all these years, we haven't cared about Arabella. I didn't know she was working part-time until Natalie told me. I just can't imagine. What a miserable life she's lived until now.
Are you trying to blame me?
Mom, I'm blaming myself. If I had noticed it sooner, things wouldn't have turned out like this.
All right. Let's bring Arabella home.
Arabella was right. No snowflake is innocent when an avalanche occurs. We're all guilty.
Arabella, how'd you do on your entrance exams? You're being so mysterious. Even Mom and Dad don't know.
You'll find out at the celebration dinner the school's hosting tonight. Where's my sketch paper? Didn't I leave some extra drawing paper here? What's this? Isn't this a drawing I made when I was little? You actually kept it. These are photos of me from when I was little.
This photo right here, it was taken on your 5th birthday. I was being a brat and blew out all your candles. And you cried so hard that Mom and Dad really got mad at me.
God, I'd completely forgotten about that.
After you went to the Dudleys, whenever Mom and Dad misses you, they'd look through all these photos, pretending you were still here with us.
Brother, don't worry. I'll make sure I won't leave you guys again.
That's good then. The party's about to start. Mom and Dad are waiting for us. Let's go now.
You, Mom and Dad, better brace yourselves, all right? My entrance exam score is definitely going to blow you away.
All right, let's go.
Our Drusilla scored 650 points. That's 20 points higher than her last mock exam. Simply outstanding. Mom, Dad, don't you worry. I really did my best in the exam, and I'll definitely be top in the city and bring honor to the family name.
Oh, that's perfect. Just tell me what you want, anything, and Daddy will get it for you. By the way, where is Arabella?
She's not answering any of my calls.
If she doesn't want to come, then so be it, Reginald. We have a brilliant daughter like Drusilla in the Dudley, and that's enough.
Mom! Dad! Benedict! Mom! Dad! Benedict!
Arabella.
Arabella.
Mom, Dad, Benedict, you go ahead. I'll catch up with you later.
Arabella.
Be careful out there on your own.
Let's go.
Arabella.
Well. Are you here to admit your mistake?
Mrs. Azolda, I'm just here today to attend the school celebration banquet.
You took the exams, right?
Madam, Miss Arabella not only took the exam, but also attends the same school as Miss Drusilla.
Then why haven't I seen her at school?
Madam, you've only attended Miss Drusilla's parent-teacher conferences, never Miss Arabella's.
Those conferences require parents to speak publicly on stage. Drusilla excels in her studies, unlike Arabella, who only brings me shame.
Your mother's right. Drusilla has received elite education since she was little and consistently ranks at the top of her class. You should think hard about why we have never attended your parent-teacher conferences. With your grades, getting into a community college would be a miracle.
Are you all so certain that Drusilla's grades are better than mine?
Arabella. I'm aware you don't like Drusilla, but her grades have always been excellent. You shouldn't try to compete with her grades.
I have to say, you're all incredibly arrogant and completely blind to reality.
Exactly. You haven't even bothered to check Arabella's grades, and that Drusilla can't even compare to one of Arabella's fingers.
Arabella, empty boasting is the mark of true weakness. You don't have proof yet. We welcome all teachers, students, and parents to our school celebration
The dinner is about to start. Arabella, watch closely and see the massive gap between you and Drusilla.
Arabella, why are you still here? You're the star of today's dinner party.
The star?
Of course! You scored 701 points, a record-breaking achievement. Were those your parents and family you were chatting with? I have to go and tell them the good news.
Oh, no, that's not my family. My family is over there.
Oh, I see. During dinner, they will call you on stage. Don't forget to thank your family.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our celebration dinner. This year's event is even bigger than ever. That's because our school has achieved something remarkable, unprecedented exam success. We've shattered records, not just in River City, but across all of River State. And also, we have here the top scorer. This exceptional student is none other than, first, the daughter of Mr. Thaddeus Dudley. Let's all take a moment to thank him for supporting our school in nurturing such brilliant talent. How about a round of applause? Drusilla, she really did it. She's the top scorer.
Well, of course it's Drusilla. Didn't you hear? The principal said the top scorer is a Dudley daughter.
Congratulations, Drusilla.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Mom and Dad. It's all because of your guidance.
Sir, madam, young master, the Dudleys have more than one daughter. Miss Arabella also took the entrance exam.
Don't be ridiculous. Arabella came from a poor family. She didn't even study. I don't think she will be the top scorer.
Natalie, I know you are close to Arabella, but the college entrance exams are no joke. Arabella's never been studious and serious about it. And she simply doesn't have Drusilla's talents. She can't be a top scorer. And now, I'd like to invite our top scorer and her family to join me on the stage and share this honor.
Hurry up, Drusilla. Let's go to the stage.
We are so proud of you, sweetheart. Don't worry, Arabella. Whatever your score, you're still our pride and joy.
Mom, Dad, Benedict, I have a special surprise for the family.
Oh? Please. Hello, everyone. Distinguished faculty. Mr. Thaddeus, your family has brought honor to our institution. On behalf of the school, we are grateful for your family. Thank you for everything. No need to thank me, Principal. As supportive parents, it's simply our duty to prioritize education.
Our daughter has always been exceptional, never giving us a moment to worry about her studies, but even Even we're impressed this time the brightest star is clearly our daughter.
Not just a top scorer in River City, but nationwide top scorer in liberal arts. She's the pride of all River State.
Her three brothers only managed to excel in single subjects. Drusilla has really made us proud this time. At last, the Dudleys are really geniuses.
Drusilla, my dear, you've completely fulfilled your daddy's expectations.
Dad, the score was nothing special. It wasn't that hard.
Fellow parents, teachers and students, today, my brilliant daughter achieved an incredible 650 points, making her the nation's top liberal arts scholar. And so in light of this, I'm pledging to build a brand new library named in honor of my daughter, Drusilla. I promise. Hold on, Mr. Thaddeus. Did you just say your daughter scored 650 points and her name is Drusilla? Yes. Is there an issue about it? That can't be right. Check the results for me again. In this sheet, the top scorer isn't Drusilla at all. It's Arabella.
Arabella is the top scorer.
The top scorer isn't Drusilla. It's Arabella.
What are they doing?
What is this?
Arabella is actually number
Director,
one.
what's going on here?
Principal, both Arabella and Drusilla share the Dudley surname, and they left the same contact number, so we got confused.
Oh, yes, right. Now I recall. Drusilla scored 650 points in the exam, placing only second in school, while Arabella scored 701 points. Arabella is the real top scorer here.
Arabella is the top scorer? Since when did she get so smart?
Little sis, you've been hiding your score from us.
Exactly.
Now let's call on Arabella to the stage for a few words.
How can this be? How could Arabella possibly outperform Drusilla?
Come on now. No matter which one takes the top spot, they're both Dudleys. Clearly, Arabella inherited our brilliant genes too. She hasn't brought shame to the Dudleys.
Yes, Mom and Dad. Arabella became the top scorer. She'll be giving her speech soon here at the stage to thank her family. For now, let's get ready to share this great honor with her, all right?
You're absolutely right. Arabella's success is proof of our excellent parenting.
Precisely.
When she takes the stage, I'll mention how much of a handful she was growing up and all of the sacrifices we made to raise her properly. How does my hair look?
Don't worry, it looks perfect.
For my achievements today, I owe everything to my parents and my brother. Without their love and support, I wouldn't be standing here today. So I promise to keep working hard to make them proud. Way to go!
Now let's welcome Arabella's parents to join us on stage. Please come up, Sir Nathaniel and Madam Anastasia. Let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Nathaniel, Madam Anastasia, and also Arabella's brother, Benedict Quinn. Welcome, everyone.
Let's go.
Arabella, you scored 701 points.
You kept this as a secret. What an incredible surprise.
Our Arabella is truly exceptional.
Come on, Dad, say something. Go on.
Well, I'm honestly at a loss for words. I never imagined my daughter would be so talented and brilliant. We just want her to be healthy and happy.
That's what real family's all
Dad,
about.
Mom, we're all done here. Let's head home now.
Sure. Hold it right there. Huh? Arabella, what do you think you're doing? Huh? We are your real parents. Shouldn't you be thanking us for this incredible achievement? Why are you so attached to these no-good strangers?
Strangers? Thaddeus, have you forgotten already? We've already got ties. You are the outsiders now. These people are my true family.
You! How dare you speak to your family like that?
You even deserve to call yourselves her family? Do you know which class she was placed in? Do you know what grade she got in her practice exams before dropping out? Do you have any idea how late she stayed up studying every single night? You've never genuinely cared about her. You didn't even believe she could succeed. Now you want to play happy family? Do you think you deserve that?
Forget it, Benedict. I'm not wasting my breath on them. Let's just go home.
Sorry I'm late. I heard someone got the top score this year. It must be my sister Drusilla, right? What happened to her?
She only scored 650 points.
650 points? If not her, then who's number one? 701 points? Arabella? Since when did she get so smart?
We've always just focused on Drusilla, never even bothered to check Arabella's scores.
Even if Arabella is good, how could she possibly beat Drusilla? Something fishy must be going on here.
Well, whatever. I don't care. Everyone knows that Arabella is a top scorer, not Drusilla. What a terrible shame!
Turns out, prejudice really can blind you.
Oh, Dad, Mom, why are we here instead of going home?
You silly girl. This is our home now.
What?
Welcome home, Miss Arabella.
Dad, what's going on? Dad, what's going on here?
This is a surprise for you too, Arabella.
There's something we never told you about our family. Our family are actually billionaires in real life.
We're billionaires?
Yes, it's an old family tradition. This is to teach our kids to stop from becoming spoiled because we're rich and just rely on our money. We have to keep our wealth a secret, and we'll only reveal it when they turn 18 years old.
Well, we plan to celebrate with you no matter what your score was and then tell you the truth. But now, with your amazing results, it's a double celebration.
Having a daughter like you is absolutely the greatest pride of our lives. Here. Check out these gifts we have for you. If you don't like them, we can go shopping another day.
Of course. I love anything you give me, Mom. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dad.
That's my girl.
Thank you, brother.
Finally showing me some love too.
Let's head home, sweetheart.
Mr. Dudley, here's Arabella's phone. We've cracked the password. Mr. Dudley, drinking in the office all day isn't good for your health.
For the first time, living in this house, it feels suffocating. And yet Arabella lived in this place for 3 entire years.
Serafina, let me introduce you to my brother, Reginald. Isn't his name fancy? He's quite handsome and runs the entire company. But I'm warning you, don't fall for him, okay? Right now, it's 5 a.m. My brother has an early meeting, so I made this special breakfast for him. He'll flip when he sees it. Gotta capture this historic moment. Brother, I made you a special breakfast.
Drusilla's on a diet, so no meat is allowed in the house. Throw it away.
But I made it myself just for you. Serafina, my brother just closed another huge deal today. He's only 28, but he's already one of the top entrepreneurs in the country. There are so many articles about him in the news. I've read them so many times. I've practically memorized them. One day, I want to be just as amazing as him. He's my role model. Serafina, today's the Mid-Autumn Festival, and my brother is still working late, so I'm going to surprise him with some cute little mooncakes I made myself. You know, my brother has that nut allergy, and I can't handle mangoes either. He's super picky about food, just like me. That's why I'm making him apple-filled ones, to wish him peace, and also for good fortune and happiness.
So she made that box of mooncakes herself.
Please, sir, my name is Arabella. I'm Reginald's sister. I just came to bring these mooncakes. Can you please let me in?
Reginald only has one sister and her name is Drusilla. You're just some country girl trying her luck. Now beat it. Get out of here.
Brother, it's Mid-Autumn Festival today. I made these for you.
This is a workplace. Stop making a scene and go home. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival.
Boss, mind if I take one of these?
If you don't want it, just throw it away. Just throw it away.
It's all my fault.
Arabella, did your family enjoy those mooncakes I taught you to make?
They love them. All of them did. Especially my brother. He ate every single one. And even complimented my baking skills.
This is my fault. I'm the one who hurt Arabella.
Mom, look at Arabella. She's looking so much better.
Well, of course. Good news always brightens your mood. And lately, elite universities have been practically breaking the door down, desperate for your sister to enroll with them. Who wouldn't be happy with news like that?
Arabella, with all these top universities fighting over you, have you decided already?
Dad, if I choose an ordinary university, would you be upset with me?
Oh, how could I be upset, Arabella? I believe that no matter where you go, I have no doubt that you will stand out and you'll become truly exceptional.
Sister, you see, this is how our family favors daughters over sons. When I wanted to study art, somebody went behind my back and switched my major.
You're absolutely right. We do favor our only daughter. Life isn't fair. We made you study economics so you can make good money just in case your sister decides she doesn't want to work someday. Then you will have to support her.
That's right. And if you don't make enough, you won't even be able to buy Arabella nice clothes.
Arabella, you see how it is? You were Mom and Dad's precious princess, while I'm just the adopted one.
Oh, stop it. Don't be so dramatic. When I become a famous designer, I'll look after you.
You want to be a designer?
Our family is in the jewelry business, and I've always been passionate about it. So, I decided a while back that when I go to college, I'll major in design.
Wonderful. Then I will finally bring those wonderful childhood sketches of yours to life and host a special exhibition for you so you can jumpstart your career.
Dad, those were just silly doodles I made as a kid. Producing them all would be throwing money away. Besides, I'm just a complete nobody. Who would even show up to my exhibition?
Listen to me. Don't worry about it. I guarantee your exhibition will be packed with a lot of people.
Miss, there's someone outside claiming to be your brother. Brother, who knew Arabella's adopted parents would be this rich? This is the richest neighborhood in town.
Arabella, you finally agreed to see us.
Just say what you came to say. We're not friends.
Hold on, Arabella. Arabella, I made these for you myself. I did my homework on what you like. It's your favorite. It's pineapple.
I don't like these mooncakes. I'm not that same Arabella who could barely put food on the table. I don't need any of your pity. Ever heard of the saying? Late affection is worthless. So take your fake kindness and go away.
Arabella, our brother's being nice to you and this is how you act?
Let go of me! Security! Escort these two gentlemen out.
Arabella, did you forget who you are? You don't want to be a Dudley
I've
anymore?
already signed the papers to cut ties. From now on, my name is Quinn, not Dudley.
Arabella!
Brother, those mooncakes are already dirty. Brother, is it your stomach again? Take your meds, please. Arabella's being ridiculous. You made her mooncakes and skip meals all day. Now your stomach is upset and she doesn't even care.
Don't blame her.
Brother, even when she's horrible to you, you still take her side?
This is Arabella's phone. Just look what's on it. And you'll understand why I feel this way.
I've already signed the papers to cut ties. From now on, my name is Quinn, not Dudley.
Brother! What happened?
Dr. Dudley, your brother's fine. Just his stomach acting up, along with some emotional distress. He'll be okay soon.
Thank you, doctor. You're the GI specialist here, so I trust your judgment. Arabella's gone too far. Her attitude shows she doesn't see us as family, but more like enemies.
This is Arabella's phone. Take a look at what's inside, and you'll understand why I feel this way.
I need to see what secrets this phone is hiding.
Today is the day when our family takes a family portrait. I heard that once we take it, we will truly be a family. Aldrich, are you ready?
We're about to take the photo and you're wearing that old school uniform? Don't join us. Don't ruin our family photo. Did I really say such cruel things to her?
Arabella, didn't you take a family photo? Why haven't you posted any pictures?
Oh, it started pouring that day out of nowhere. The whole thing fell apart. But Aldrich reassured me, telling me that even without a photo to show, we're still a family at heart. Let me tell you about Aldrich. He is such a genuine gentleman. He's nice to absolutely everyone, and especially sweet to me. Aldrich, I baked a cake for you.
I'm not eating. Get out of my way. Who said you could cover me with a blanket?
Aldrich is also a top doctor in River State. Although, I gave him that nickname myself. But you know, he has won tons of awards, hosted medical conferences, and even been on television. There's an interview with him at 12 minutes and 27 seconds in today's news. You should watch it.
Arabella, what are you doing in here?
Aldrich, I just wanted to see your trophies so I can brag about them to my friends.
Get out. Don't come in here without my permission. Arabella, it turns out we made you this way.
Aldrich is such a neat freak. He hates it when people enter his study without asking. I've got to remember that he only eats pre-cut fruits. So I'll take care of all his fruit from now on. Every night I stay up late reading medical books just to have something to talk about with him. But medicine is just really complicated. It's incredible to me that he can master something so complex. Aldrich, you've been working too hard. Have some fruit. Aldrich, can you tell me what this term in the medical book means?
Do you actually get it? No, it can't be. Why did I treat her like that before?
By the way, I heard Aldrich is doing research. He's desperately looking for some rare Chinese herb. Brother, do you know where I could find this herb?
Someone spotted it in the Western Mountains, but I'm not sure if it's true. Arabella, you're not planning to look for it yourself, are you? That's too dangerous.
Don't worry, brother. I won't go.
But you went anyway, and came back all beaten up.
Aldrich, I found the herb that you were looking for.
I don't need it. Don't you dare show up here again.
Dr. Dudley? Who is this girl?
Just a housekeeper's daughter. She came to ask me for something. I was so wrong.
Arabella, you're recovering nicely. We can discharge you now. Just please watch what you eat. No seafood or spicy food. We understand. Thanks, doctor. Arabella, let's go.
Arabella, I heard you were here. Are you okay?
Don't worry. Ever since leaving the Dudley mansion, I have never felt better.
Arabella, I'm so sorry about what I said yesterday. Whatever happens, we're both Dudleys, so we're still family.
Family? Do you think that just by pretending to apologize and using the so-called family name to manipulate me, I'll obey and immediately go back with you just to let you trample on my dignity again?
Arabella, that's not what I meant.
Doctor, what's happening to him?
What did you do to him?
I just gave him a plum. Is it stuck in his throat?
Come here. 1, 2, 3.
Move aside. This child just had anesthesia. They don't have the strength to cough it up. They're all better now.
Thank you.
He just had anesthesia, so no more solid food like that.
Okay, got it.
Where did you learn all this medical
you were
stuff?
ignoring me.
Because she was trying to please you. She wouldn't have gone up the mountain alone to dig for herbs. It's a miracle she survived. She could have died out there. As a doctor, you saved so many lives. Let me ask you, when my sister was starving and malnourished at the Dudleys, where were you? When she was alone? When she had a fever, almost dying in a grocery store, where were you then?
Brother, that's enough. He's not worth it. Let's just go home.
Fine. You and the Dudleys will regret this.
Aldrich, what's up with you? You seem distracted. Reginald, I saw Arabella at the hospital today.
What? Is something wrong with her?
She looks better than she ever did compared to when she was with us. I'm wondering if we were too harsh with Arabella. She's our sister, yet she was cut off from us for 15 years. When she finally came back, all she got from us was cold shoulders and judgment. When Drusilla didn't do well on her college entrance exams, Mom and Dad took her on a trip to cheer her up. But Arabella went through so much and didn't get any concern from any of us. Today I watched Arabella treat a patient. She was incredible, so composed. Everyone around her was singing her praises and even clapped. She's got such talent, yet we never gave her a single word of encouragement or praise.
Perhaps, if we'd just seen this sooner, Arabella might have felt like she belonged with us.
But once trust is broken, it's impossible to fix it. Hey, what's going on? What's happening to you two? Why are you suddenly defending that wild girl? What kind of mind games is she playing on you?
Montgomery, Arabella's our sister, and she's actually amazing.
I know exactly who Arabella is. No matter what, now or ever, I only have one sister, and that's Drusilla.
Montgomery, do you really know who Arabella is?
How come that lady ended up at this party?
I heard she's studying design. Her brother just brought her to this party to introduce her to some VIP.
Let me introduce you to this VIP.
What a waste of resources. Can she even draw basic design?
Don't underestimate her. I heard the top design guru, Aston, is very impressed with her work, and he's even attending her jewelry exhibition next week.
Montgomery, do you actually know who Arabella really is?
Hey, are you free that day? Want to check it out?
No way. Aren't you supposed to be performing? Why'd you come back? I saw Arabella at that networking thing. She's applying for a design program and hosting her own jewelry exhibition. Even the famous jewelry designer Aston is impressed with her work. It's ridiculous. I had no idea she could heal people and design jewelry. Seems like I know very little about her. I don't care how talented she is. I'll never accept her as my sister. She left me to die in that accident. Since then, I don't consider her as family anymore, Aldrich. Remember this phone you took from her? Have you looked through it? I have no interest in looking at her phone. It has the answers you're looking for. Check it out when you get a chance. I'll never look at that woman's phone. After my car accident, when I couldn't walk, this girl in a mascot costume gave me hope. I wonder how she's doing now. Thank you for being there for me when I almost lost my legs in that accident. I hope that you're happy and doing well. I just messaged Lucky Bear. Why did Arabella's phone buzz? Could she have been the one who helped me all along? No way. After my car accident, Arabella left me. How could she be the one who helped me get back on my feet? Just so you know, it's Mid-Autumn Festival today, and I'm only picking you up from school so you won't make us late for family dinner. No other reasons.
Thank you, Montgomery. Look out! That car's changing lanes! Montgomery! Montgomery? Montgomery! Montgomery!
Help me. Please help me. Don't leave me.
He just went to pick her up, and now this happens.
Montgomery might be stuck in a wheelchair forever.
Dr. Dudley, there's a girl named Arabella outside asking to see him.
Tell her to get lost. I never want to see her again. I shouldn't have picked her up. And because of her, I might end up like this for the rest of my miserable life. If she hadn't walked out on me, I wouldn't be stuck in this damn wheelchair. There's no way she could be the lucky bear who kept my spirits up.
Hello, Montgomery! I'm Lucky Bear, bringing joy to everyone around me. If you just believe, nothing's impossible for you. You'll be back on your feet in no time.
I wonder if this might help him somehow. Because no matter what, if there's even the slightest chance, I've got to try.
Hi there, Montgomery! I'm Lucky Bear, spreading joy wherever I go. Just believe and you can overcome anything. You'll be standing again before you know it.
Was she actually the one cheering me on this whole time?
Mr. Dudley, you need to take your medication on time.
If I take it regularly, will I ever walk again? Get out! All of you just leave me alone! I just want some peace!
Don't move!
Who are you?
I'm Lucky Bear, here to spread happiness to everyone. If you believe, there's absolutely nothing you can't do. You'll definitely stand again.
Get out.
Hey, just being alive is a gift. Think about your family. Just being able to spend time with them is true happiness, so you've got to keep going. Because it's a beautiful sunny day. It's okay. Everything's gonna work out fine.
If Arabella was the one who kept encouraging me, why did she abandon me in the If Arabella was the one encouraging me, why did she abandon me in the first place? Damn it. Why did the battery die now? I need to figure out what's really going on today.
Young master, why are you up so late?
Where's Arabella's room?
Follow me downstairs. Young master, this is Miss Arabella's room.
Is this even livable? I never imagined she lived in a place like this.
My third brother, Montgomery, has toured the world, starred in countless TV dramas, and is a genuine superstar. Just like everyone else, I admire him and I'm his biggest fan. There are even trolls online who trash talk him, and it makes me so furious. I've argued with them all night. I've collected all his posters, and even though I blew all my money, I don't regret it one bit. My brother has a concert coming up, and he's absolutely mesmerizing on stage. When he had the car accident, the doctor said he may never stand up again. Thankfully, he started rehab, and I'm praying he recovers soon.
Brother, let me show you a magic trick. Watch this. Montgomery, your leg's healed. It's a miracle, brother. Aldrich, snap a photo for me. I want to share this amazing news with Lucky Bear, who's always had my back. Sure.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
What are you doing here? I don't want to see you.
I came to bring you some porridge.
Get out!
I must never let Montgomery know that I left to save him. Let him live happily and carefree.
Arabella! Arabella!
I thought it was our sister who returned.
When I almost got paralyzed in that crash. What actually happened that day?
If you want the truth, go to the hospital where they operated on you. Montgomery, 3 years ago, when you crashed your car, it was a girl who rescued you.
Brother, stay awake. Don't fall asleep. I'll go get help.
Help me.
Please help me. My brother, he's still trapped inside. Hey, don't go.
What's the matter?
My brother's still in there. Please help me get him out.
Oh gosh, there's been a crash.
The car's leaking fuel. It could blow up. We need to go.
You can't leave him. Please save my brother.
Here you go. Take this. It's all I can do for now. I'm calling 911. Help will come for your brother soon. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't leave.
Thankfully, that young girl dragged you out of that leaking car. Without her, I can't imagine what would have happened. When we reached the scene, she was drenched in blood, barely hanging on, begging us to save her brother first. Montgomery, having such a devoted sister is truly a blessing.
I misjudged her completely. This is all my fault. My brothers. Arabella never abandoned me back then. She didn't leave me. I got it all wrong. She was just saving me. We know. No, you don't know that. You have no idea. The one who always encouraged me, who gave me hope to carry on, Lucky Bear, it was Arabella. She was the one who supported me, who pushed me, and helped me stand again. But what did I do? I hurt her again. And again for Drusilla. I know I'm such a jerk!
Aren't we all to blame?
Reginald, Arabella never hit Drusilla. Drusilla accidentally fell. I helped her frame Arabella for it. That's why Mom and Dad kicked her out. I'm gonna tell them everything right now and try to bring Arabella back.
Don't bother. Once people form a prejudice, it's impossible to change them. And besides, Arabella probably hates us now.
No, she won't do that. Even after all I did to her, she still helped me through rehab. Now that we know we were wrong, why wouldn't she forgive us?
Maybe she once longed for our love.
Wow! Arabella, your parents actually turned all your childhood designs into jewelry and set up this exhibition for you. They must adore you.
And I heard this exhibit is by invitation for elite designers. Your brother pulled strings to make it happen. He's really spoiling you.
I was so naive before because I wasted my kindness on people who don't even deserve it. But I've woken up now. From now on, I'm going to push myself harder to repay my parents and brother.
Hey, Arabella, your exhibition's starting. Let's check it out. We don't want to miss anything.
Reginald, still no word on Arabella?
Young master, we found Miss Arabella. She's at the exhibition hall.
Okay, everyone, check this out. This necklace is one of my finest creations.
When did Arabella become so charming?
I'm really proud of this piece. This was inspired by...
Arabella.
What are you doing here?
If you came here to stir up drama, just get lost. I'm not as easy to push around as Arabella.
Arabella, I know now. I know you were the one who rescued me from the crash. And you were Lucky Bear too, weren't you?
So what?
Why didn't you tell me before?
Would it have changed anything? Do you guys even remember what you said to me?
Why couldn't you have lost the leg instead? Get out! I never want to see you again!
Dr. Dudley, your sister's wound is bleeding again. Please help her.
Since she's not dying, show her the door.
Reginald, please listen. Let me stay with Montgomery. I just want to see him walk again.
Arabella, you should never have come back to the Dudleys. Get out of here.
Looks like you remember everything now, huh? In that case, I have nothing more to say to you. Get out.
Get out!
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
Arabella hates us now. She'll probably never forgive us.
Aldrich, what do we do? Arabella sees us as enemies now. She's not the same Arabella who first came to us Dudleys.
The more she hates us now, the deeper her love must have been for us before. Our regret alone isn't enough. Arabella might only forgive us when Mom and Dad start regretting it too.
Wow, Arabella, your brother really spoils you. He brought in so many VIPs just to make sure that your design exhibit would be packed.
Didn't you pull strings just to get all those big shots for me?
I guess I got busted.
Arabella, we just did the inviting. It's really your brilliant work that got all of them to actually show up at the exhibit.
That's true. It's just that Arabella's work is truly remarkable.
Aston! You're a legend in the design world. It's such an honor to have you at my exhibit.
Arabella, I genuinely admire your talent in designing and would like you to join my team. Are you interested?
Joining your team is every jewelry designer's dream. Count me in.
That's great.
Star designer Arabella has successfully launched her jewelry exhibit today and got a personal invitation from the legendary jewelry designer Aston to join his team.
She's just 18 and holding exhibits that caught the attention of the biggest name in the industry. Her talent is truly unmatched.
And that's not all. The fashion scene is going crazy about her. All the luxury brands are lining up to work with her. Our family's in the same business. Mom, Dad, and Drusilla are bound to hear about her. I wonder how they'll react.
What? The brilliant designer who's taking the world by storm is Arabella?
That's right.
I just got back from traveling, and suddenly, she's become this global sensation.
Here's Arabella's phone. It's full of her old design sketches. You don't believe me? See for yourself. In the past, none of us realized how gifted Arabella was. When the Dudleys kicked her out, she finally stopped hiding her talent.
She's done a lot of bad things. This exhibit could be her way of using the Dudley name to get everyone to take her side.
But the thing is, Arabella never mentioned the Dudley family at all. Her foster parents organized the whole exhibit just for her.
Mom, Dad, the truth is, Arabella never hit Drusilla.
All right, let's all put the past behind us. Drusilla, didn't you mention wanting to learn jewelry design? Your mom is quite an expert in that field. So why don't you show her your designs, huh?
Sure thing, Dad. Drusilla, did you design all these? It's still rough around the edges, and nowhere as good as my sister's. Well, I think that you're just as talented as Arabella. You truly are my precious daughter, huh? Oh, and by the way, brothers, I brought back some gifts for all of you. Reginald, here's a custom-made tie that I picked up overseas. And this one, Aldrich, is a set of acupuncture needles that were especially crafted by a master. Montgomery, I got you a custom-made mic and headset combo.
What about Arabella?
There's nothing for her.
Brother, Dad bought me a lot of stuff. Maybe I could give this dress to my sister?
Drusilla, Arabella is just as much a Dudley as the rest of us. She doesn't have to accept your hand-me-downs. You know, the name Drusilla was supposed to be for Arabella.
Has she bewitched him or something? Lately, he's been taking that girl's side.
Hey, a toast to Arabella's first successful exhibit. Cheers! Arabella, now that the exhibit is over, you've got some free time before college starts. Do you have any plans?
I already agreed to Mr. Aston to join his team after graduation. In the meantime, I want to improve myself.
That's great. Why don't you intern at the company until then, for the experience?
Great. Oh, okay, everyone. Let's dig into these skewers.
Arabella, you may be such a privileged young lady, but whenever I see you eating street skewers, I can't help but feel for you.
I know. Just a month ago, I couldn't even afford these skewers and went to bed hungry most nights. But now, eating all these delicious food and laughing with you all feels so amazing.
The Dudleys make my blood boil. They're totally despicable.
That's right. We should do something so we can finally teach them a lesson.
I agree.
Arabella, from now on, laugh whenever you want. Eat whatever you fancy. With your brother around, no one will dare mess with you.
Oh, thanks a lot. What's that? I've been cancelled? What's that? You mean they're accusing me of plagiarism?
What an outrageous lie. When I find out who started this nonsense, I swear that they'll regret it.
I think that I know who it was.
Hold on a second. Where are you going?
Arabella, I wasn't the one who reported you. Why are you blocking my way?
Drusilla, I haven't even mentioned anything, but you've given yourself away. You're still as clueless as ever.
You're the one who's clueless. Your parents don't want you. Your brother hates you. Even if you figured out that I reported you, what can you do?
If you hadn't reminded me, I would have forgotten. Brother, can I borrow your car keys?
What are you doing?
Don't move! Don't even think about it.
Your parents love me. Your three brothers trust me. Everything you have is mine. And even if you died now, they'd still care about me the most.
Drusilla, I warned you. I will take back everything you stole from me.
Arabella, what do you want?
I warned you. I will take back everything you stole from me.
Arabella, what are you doing? I swear to God that if anything happens to me, Mom, Dad, and my brothers will surely make you pay.
The Dudleys, I want them to watch helplessly as their precious daughter and sister falls into the abyss.
From this moment on, you are no longer my daughter. Get out of here!
Arabella, are you trying to hurt Drusilla?
Arabella, I'm warning you. If anything happens to Drusilla, I'll make you regret it.
Just look what you've done to her!
Get out of the house!
Dad!
I said get out!
So you do get scared, huh? Listen carefully. This is your last chance. Next time, I swear I won't hit the brakes.
Drusilla Dudley, if you don't pay back the $2.8 million you owe me, I'll have a lovely chat with your foster parents about your gambling problem.
Wait! Please don't! I'll pay you back! I will!
Tonight is your one and only chance. If you can't pay back the $2.8 million, I'm going straight to your parents.
I can't let Mom and Dad find out about the loan shark. This is the last time I'll be stealing any money from them. Once I pay off this debt, I can go back to being their perfect daughter.
Madam, are you okay?
Drusilla wants to study jewelry design, so I've been checking out colleges these past few days, and I'm completely exhausted. But I managed to find several excellent programs, so when she gets back, she can choose one herself.
You're so thoughtful with Miss Drusilla.
Where is she now?
She just got back and went upstairs. It seems like something happened.
I'll go up and check. Drusilla? Drusilla? Natalie said Drusilla's upstairs and hasn't come down. Where is she? Drusilla? The password hasn't been changed. It's still my birthday. Drusilla, are you in there? Mom, what are you doing here? Drusilla, what are you hiding behind your back? There's nothing behind me. Mom, if that's all, I'll get going. Hold it! Why is something missing? Mom, I swear I didn't take the necklace! Drusilla, what's this then? Mom, You stole my necklace! Why are you lying to me? Well, you see, I just thought it was so beautiful. I wanted to show it off, that's all. It was pure vanity, nothing more. Mom, forgive me just this once. What a foolish girl you are! When Arabella was here, you must have been the thief too, right? No, Mom! Arabella was the one who stole them! This is my first time! Mom! Well, this time, I'm telling your father. You can explain it to him yourself. Mom! Please don't tell Dad! He'll throw me out of the house! Mom, just give me the necklace. I can explain everything. Give it to me! Drusilla, let it go! Mom! Mom! Mom? Mom!
It's good you called 911. Please stay here and wait.
Drusilla! What on earth happened? How did Mom fall down the stairs?
I really don't know. Brother, I'm so scared.
Tell us the truth.
Reginald, stop pushing her. The most important person right now is your mother. Do you hear me?
The patient has severe head trauma with intracranial bleeding pressing on her nerves. We've stabilized her condition, but she needs to remain under observation.
Will my mom wake up? What I mean is, when do you think she will wake up?
It's hard to say at this point, but then, given her current condition, even if she regains consciousness, she might remain a vegetable.
Let's stay positive. Once Mom wakes up, we'll find out what really happened. Yeah, the doctor only said there's a high chance, which means there's still hope for recovery.
Dad, I'm really worried about Mom. Since you were all swamped with work nowadays, why don't I stay and look after her?
But you have been through so much lately.
Mom's always been there for me, so I should do this for her.
Arabella must have calmed down with your mother critically ill. Get her to come here, right away!
Brother, Arabella's actually working at the Quinn Group.
I just found out about that. Apparently, they made an exception to hire her. She tried visiting me here before, but security wouldn't let her in. And now, even without the Dudleys, she's making it on her own.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce our newest team member, Arabella.
Hi! The national top scorer is actually working with us.
I heard you just held her own design exhibit and caught the eye of the legendary Aston himself.
Wow.
I can't believe that I'm actually going to work alongside her.
Wow, look at that. Mr. Benedict even escorted her personally to our office.
Arabella is my sister. Please look after her, everyone.
Benedict's smile is so protective.
She was the top student, had her own exhibit at 18, got personally invited by the design mogul Aston to join his team, and has a sweet and handsome brother like Benedict. That's such an enviable life.
Okay, miss. This desk is perfectly located between the air conditioner and the president's office. We reserved it for you.
Thanks, manager. Brother, I need to start working. You should go now.
Right. Let's grab lunch together.
Hello. We're here for Arabella.
You have an appointment?
We're her brothers. There's been an accident at home. We need to take her back.
So you're Miss Arabella's brothers, huh?
That's right. I'm Reginald, from the Dudley Group, her biological brother.
Mr. Benedict specifically instructed that no outsiders are allowed, especially anyone from Dudley Group. So please leave now.
Damn it. Reginald, Arabella's here.
Well, well, the mighty Reginald finally has to grovel.
Arabella, there's been an accident. Mom fell down the stairs. Come back with us so you can see her.
Why not? Kneel down and beg.
Arabella, she gave birth to us and raised us. I'm begging you, come back with us and see her.
Yes, she gave birth to me, and I repaid that debt. But saying that she raised me? You must be kidding.
Arabella, how can you talk like that?
What should I say instead? Tell me, what should I say? And besides, don't try using family ties to manipulate me. Giving birth to a child can be repaid easily, but raising a child? A lifetime won't be enough. I know exactly who has truly cared about me. And right now, my adoptive parents are my only family, including my brother.
Arabella, I know we've wronged you. I'm very sorry. I'm begging you. Please come back and see Mom.
Yes, Arabella. I also apologize. I admit that we made a mistake before. But Mom's on her deathbed now, so I'm begging you. Come back and see her. You don't want her to die sad, do you?
Do you even have a heart? Let me make this clear one last time. So listen carefully. Even if you or all of you die, I wouldn't spare you a glance.
Aldrich, if I had gone down on my knees, would things have turned out differently?
I should have knelt too.
Mom, I don't want to do this. But then, I'm terrified that Dad will know my secret. From being an orphan, I became a Dudley. I've had a good life for over 10 years. I can't let everything fall apart now. You always loved me so much. You do understand, don't you? Mom, just rest there quietly. I promise to take care of you forever.
The patient's awake! The patient's awake! The patient's awake! Doctor!
Doctor, how's my mom doing?
Mrs. Dudley's very lucky. She's regained consciousness and should make a full recovery.
Thank you, Doctor. Mom, are you feeling okay? I want to see Arabella.
Your mom's been through hell. So where is Arabella now, huh?
Arabella despises the Dudleys and refuses to come here.
I knew it. Children who weren't raised under one roof wouldn't feel like family.
Dad, please don't get upset. Maybe she has something urgent that's holding her up. Anyway, Mom carried her for 9 months and gave birth to her. Now that Mom's seriously ill, she doesn't show up? Isn't she such a heartless brat?
What could possibly be more important than your mother's life? She's really an ungrateful little brat. I should never have agreed with your mother to bring her back to the family.
It's not like that. Arabella isn't to blame. It's all my fault. I failed to fulfill my duties as a mother. Dad, Mom, now that your real daughter is back, I should be moving out of my bedroom. After all, I've been using my sister's things. What are you talking about? You've been sickly since you were a child. That room faces the east and has natural light that's good for your health. You see, you're coughing again. Come, let me take you back to your room.
Mom, where will I stay then?
Oh, you can stay in the first room on the right in the basement. It's a storage room now, but I'll prepare a proper room for you soon.
All right. I'll give her one last chance. If she refuses to come back, she can forget setting foot in this house again.
Brother, if we meet Arabella's parents, you think it'll work?
We have no options at this point. At worst, we can just offer them more money.
We just want Arabella to visit Mom. They can't refuse that.
Young masters, your guests have arrived.
It's a pleasure to meet you. We are Arabella's real brothers.
I know you. You're the ones who didn't give Arabella a room, who starved her and accused her of stealing. You also forced her to apologize to your adopted sister.
Let's eat, and after that, we can have a talk.
No, let's skip the meal. Just get to the point.
All right. Anyway, we were hoping that you could convince Arabella. Our mother, she's gravely ill and misses her. We were hoping you could do that for us.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Mr. Quinn, Arabella's our sister too. Why don't you let her come back to us?
Because they're my real parents. They're the only family I have. Dad, Mom, let's go back home. Benedict is waiting for us.
Arabella.
Let me make this clear. Arabella is our most cherished daughter, and I, Nathaniel Quinn, will not let you push her around anymore. Come on, let's go.
Reginald, why does that name sound so familiar? The richest in River State is named Quinn. Could Arabella's adopted parents be the richest in River State?
That doesn't matter right now. Mom is still waiting for Arabella.
Arabella won't even acknowledge us. How can we convince her?
Arabella, aren't you coming home with us?
Dad, Mom, there are some things that I need to settle. I have to go back.
But then...
Well, do what you need to do, sweetheart. If they give you any trouble, just tell me, and I will take care of it.
Thank you, Dad and Mom.
Take care, all right?
Arabella, you're still here.
Weren't you asking me earlier to visit her? I'll go with you.
That's wonderful.
I wonder if you'll still be smiling later.
Huh?
Let's go.
Mom, Arabella's here.
You couldn't resist the perks of being a Dudley. That's why you came back.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm only here to tell you guys some hard truths. 13 years ago, Thaddeus here dropped me off at an orphanage. Then a month later, he came back with Drusilla, your precious daughter. Throughout those 13 years, Thaddeus kept visiting a cemetery to see a woman named Nairi. There, Azolda. I've spilled the beans for you. Surely you've connected the dots.
Arabella, Mom is critically ill. If you're just here to stir up trouble, then get out of here!
You spoiled little brat. When will you learn to shut your mouth?
Arabella, what are you saying? That Drusilla is Nairi's daughter?
Yes. And she's Thaddeus and Nairi's love child. Mr. Dudley, I've got to give you credit. Your little baby swapping scheme was truly masterful.
What utter garbage! Have you lost your mind? Cooking up such ridiculous lies?
Then let me show you the proof.
Dad, did you abandon Arabella? Did you actually lie to Mom and have another child, Drusilla, with another woman?
You...
That's right. That's right. Isolde, you've been raising her throughout all these years while throwing your own daughter out of the house. How does that feel? Why? How dare you ask me that? I promised that I wouldn't get in touch with Nairi anymore. And you promised me that you'll leave her alone. But what did I get in return? I got a death certificate and a 4-year-old child. Do you want to tell me why? I wanted your daughter to pay for her sins.
Brilliant. That's just brilliant. So, Drusilla, why don't you look at yourself now? You've been plotting my downfall for over a decade. Isn't it pathetic? You're nothing but a lonely clown. And you 3 Dudley boys. Your precious father here is nothing but a cheater who had an affair with another woman and then abandoned his very own daughter. So how does it feel to have your perfect world crumble? All of this was your mess, so what does that have to do with me? Why should I always take the brunt of your hatred? What did I do wrong? But it doesn't matter now. Today, let's end this charade once and for all.
Arabella, what are you doing?
Come in!
This is a severance document drafted by the legal department of the Quinn Group. Starting today, Arabella will no longer be a member of the Dudley family. She has signed it already. So we are asking you to sign it as well.
No way!
Arabella, I admit that what we did to you was wrong. But no matter what, we're family bound by blood.
Cutting off family ties is out of the question.
Do it.
Arabella, don't go. Look at your mother one last time.
Will you sign it yourself? Or do we have to help you with that? The Quinn Group is the richest in River State. We can't defy them. I'll sign it. From this moment on, Arabella has nothing to do with the Dudleys. Take care, Thaddeus. Ingrate!
Dad, what does this have to do with Arabella? Why did you have to make her go through all that? What did she ever do wrong?
Her only mistake was being Isolda's daughter.
If you hated her so much, why'd you bring her back?
I had invested so much time as well as effort and money on Drusilla because I wanted her to give value to the Dudley name and not to turn out soft-hearted, kind, and pampered. Do you hear me? Arabella was the whetstone that I've chosen for Drusilla.
But Arabella's your daughter!
Whoever is useful to me will be my daughter. And since I chose Drusilla, then she is my only daughter. She is the only young lady of the Dudley family.
Dear God, what do we do?
Yes?
Mr. President, bad news. The Quinn Group just announced that they're cutting all ties with us. So now over 90% of our partners want to cancel their contracts.
What did you say? The Quinn Group is such a big company. Why are they coming after us?
I know why. Arabella's internship was with the Quinn Group. The lawyer who came was from the Quinn Group too. Even her previous art exhibition was somehow also connected to the Quinn Group. The Quinn Group is coming after us because of Arabella.
Quinn is filthy rich. It can't be about Arabella. If there's anything, it's because she's been bad-mouthing the Dudley name to the Quinn executives. That's what caused this whole misunderstanding. Anyway, it doesn't matter. In 3 days, the design competition will start. It seems that all the heavyweights in the industry will be there too. Drusilla, I need you to secure their investment through this competition and take Dudley to the next level.
But Dad, you see, my design skills aren't that great yet.
Don't worry. I've got you covered. These are all the pieces that Arabella and Isolda created over the years. Study them very carefully.
Dad, you're making a big mistake.
In this competition, I want you to crush Arabella.
Dad, do you want me to take Arabella's place?
Well, I trained you myself, so I know that you are the best.
Come in.
Take a look at this guy. So handsome and charming even when he's working.
Naughty girl.
Hey, I'm not flattering you. Let me tell you, you have no idea how jealous my coworkers get. They say that my brother, who's a CEO, is so handsome, athletic, and spoils me rotten.
Well, the executives are jealous of me too. They say that my sister is very capable and has a great figure.
Stop it. Okay, anyway, enough of the flattery. What's up? Why did you ask me to come here to your office?
In 3 days, there will be a jewelry contest. Not just the River State folks will be there, but also the big wigs from Heaven City. It will be a major event.
So you want me to represent the Quinn Group?
Don't tell me that you're scared.
I promise I won't let you down.
Well, then go for it.
Arabella, I can't believe the Quinn Group actually sent you here. Their taste must be absolutely terrible.
I didn't think Thaddeus would send a nobody like you either. He must be scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Just wait and see. After today, everyone will know the huge gap between us because I'll crush you completely.
Arabella, after today, Drusilla will be the toast of the design world, while you will be thrown out like yesterday's trash.
We'll see about that.
Darling, how sure are you about winning this?
I swapped her designs, so she's guaranteed to lose today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jewelry Design Competition. And now, let's call our first contestant to the stage.
Now, we're down to our last two contestants. Who will take home the grand prize tonight? We'll find out later. Now please welcome our next contestant, Miss Drusilla Dudley. Come on up.
My design is called Heart of the Ocean. The concept behind it... That concludes my presentation. Thank you.
That piece is stunning. It looks like tonight's winner will be Miss Drusilla.
And now, let's welcome our final contestant, Miss Arabella Quinn. Come on up.
Arabella, you're going to lose.
Do you know what I think of your little presentation? It's nothing but garbage. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond aesthetics, quality is paramount.
Exactly.
Miss Drusilla just claimed that the Dudley Group sources its stones from the North American mines.
Those mines are recognized as having top-tier quality in our industry. So what's the problem?
The mines aren't really the problem, but I'll show you some figures here. Take a look. These numbers show that exports from North American mines have dropped in recent years, with some months producing less than half their previous output. This means that something must be wrong with those mines.
We have addressed this concern already by dispatching our personnel to inspect the North American operations, and I can guarantee that unless there is a major catastrophe, like flooding or landslides, there won't be issues whatsoever.
Is that right? So are you not aware that a flood is coming?
Mining is most vulnerable to floods and landslides. When a flood hits, who'd risk going down there?
Exactly. If raw materials dry up, we can't produce jewelry, and all of our investment will go down the drain.
Arabella, quit being so dramatic. It's scorching hot out there. How could there possibly be a flood? You can't predict the future and declare a flood is coming just because you feel like it.
What if I can?
North America has been hit by catastrophic flooding, triggering mine collapses with heavy casualties. Total bankruptcy is looming.
Dad, I found that there's a massive flooding in North America. Do you think we should pull out of this deal? Look at this.
Look at this. You see, business is ruthless. Our partner's money is safely in our account. So even if a flood hits, we won't be taking the loss. Dad, isn't that right?
Oh, my brilliant daughter. You catch on so quickly. As for you, high-end jewelry design isn't something you should do.
Stop making use of fear tactics.
Brother, show them the proof.
Dad, I found out there's massive flooding in North America. Do you think it will affect the Dudley Group?
Business is war. If they choose to invest in us, they'll have to face the consequences if things go south.
Arabella, where did you get that footage?
If you don't want people to know, then don't do it. Everyone, seeing how the Dudley Group works, do you still want to invest your money with them?
So the Dudley Group knew about the North American mining issues all along? And they still had the nerve to seek funding? They're complete frauds.
We can't possibly be partners with such an unethical company.
That's right.
How could this happen?
Thaddeus, looks like your favorite daughter isn't so perfect after all.
Dad! 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 What? Dad! Dad!
Mom, we underestimated Arabella. She has the talent to design, leadership skills, and she's both gutsy and clever. In the future, she'll be a powerhouse.
Arabella.
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 Arabella. Dad and Mom are no longer together. Mom admits she was wrong. Come back home to us. The Quinn Group is not where you belong. Mom still owns several jewelry companies, and she'll hand them over to you.
So you only remember me now because you have nowhere else to go, right? Reginald, you left the Dudleys with Isolde. So what's left for you?
Arabella, this is only temporary. Eventually, I'll make those jewelry companies public and succeed. I just need you to convince the Quinn Group to help us through this rough patch.
And why should I help you? If your company goes under, then none of you will be able to push me around any longer. Isn't that better for me? Here's my proposal. I'll get the Quinn group to bail you out and weather the storm. And in exchange, you'll help me take over the Dudley group. How about it?
You want the Dudley group?
Yeah, why not? Reginald, you've been slaving away for 10 whole years. And then you lose the presidency overnight. That's gotta hurt, am I right? And that bastard Thaddeus. He destroyed your mother's life completely. Don't you want him to pay for all that he did? Once I have control over the Dudley group, I'll retain you as president. And Azolda won't have to struggle so much anymore. All right, I'm done here. Let's go then.
Fine. I agree.
This is hilarious! So this is what family means to you?
Arabella, Mom's health is failing right now. And with all the chaos with the Dudleys, as the eldest, I need to keep the family together. So I am begging you.
Reginald, will you just quit this pathetic act of yours? You couldn't sway me, so now you're playing the family card? Let me make this clear to you since you didn't get it. I don't care about you or any of the Dudleys.
Arabella, what should we do? Can't you forgive us?
I'll forgive you the day you all die.
Dad, Mom, you guys have no idea how Arabella totally crushed everyone at the jewelry launch.
Our Arabella is so amazing. I never expected you to have a knack for designing and leadership skills on top of that. I bet that someday your brother will end up depending on you.
Oh, Mom, quit teasing. I'm still gonna depend on you. I'm your little girl.
Okay, fine. If you want to be Mommy's girl forever, I have no complaints.
All right, let's start eating, shall we?
Oh, by the way, take a look at this. There are a couple of markets that are taking off, such as short dramas, live streaming, and e-commerce. You should invest heavily on these sectors and watch your money multiply.
Here, take a look.
Is this Tamu and Tektaki? These are all brand new companies. Arabella, how do you know about these?
I can't tell you exactly. I'm from the future, right? It's difficult to explain to you right now. But trust me, these industries will dominate the market in their sectors. You should really invest big time. The profits will grow exponentially.
You know, she just told me that you might surpass Benedict. I thought she was kidding. But now it looks like our daughter will be a real business whiz, huh? Right? Hey, Arabella, since you've been accepted in the design program at Sing King University and classes are about to start, I want to throw a big party for you, if you don't mind. You see, I want to announce to everyone that you are my dearest daughter. What do you think?
It's up to you.
Perfect. Why don't we schedule it 3 days from now? I want everyone to know that you are my precious darling daughter.
Dad, the doctor said you were stressed out yesterday. You really should take it easy.
I'm fine. How are things going with our company partnerships?
After Arabella's stunt yesterday, pretty much all of our partners pulled out their contracts with us. Calm down, Dad. The Quinn group just sent me an invitation to attend a party for their daughter's homecoming. If we can just do something to humiliate Arabella at the party, the Quinns will definitely kick her out.
Let it go, Drusilla. Let's not fight them anymore.
Dad, what are you saying? That I'm not as good as Arabella?
Of course not. Drusilla, I am just worried about you.
I will prove to you that you made the right choice. I'll definitely outshine Arabella.
No, don't do that. A warm welcome to all our guests from the River Estate attending the special celebration that we have for my daughter.
Arabella didn't even show up at her own party. It seems like the Quinns have already dumped her without me having to lift a finger.
And now let's all give a warm welcome to my daughter.
My gosh, Arabella's foster parents are actually the richest.
Her foster parents are the richest ones in town.
Wait, what? Arabella's foster parents are actually rich?
Arabella, let's have a toast.
Dad, Mom, I'm going to the restroom.
Okay, but make it fast so we can leave together.
Mm-hmm.
Arabella, I refuse to lose to you, so go to hell.
Arabella hasn't come back.
Dad, Arabella might be in trouble.
What?
Arabella?
Arabella!
Arabella!
This time I won.
Oh, honey, do something!
Listen to me. Go and find her right now.
Security! Locate Arabella at all costs.
Right away.
Drusilla, you can't escape the law, and murder is a crime!
I couldn't care less. By the way, do you know how Isolde ended up paralyzed? Me. I pushed her right down those stairs myself!
Really? The daughter she cherished for over 10 years nearly killed her. How devastating, right?
Oh, no. What's devastating was she misunderstood and kicked you out of the house herself. Oh, but, my dear sister, if I hadn't made your life hell, you wouldn't have become the success you are today. Don't you agree?
Arabella! Arabella! We know where she is. I'm on my way.
How did you...
Yes, you're right. Without the Dudleys, I wouldn't be who I am today.
How did you untie yourself?
I knew that you'd try something against me, so I just played along with your little scheme.
No, this can't be happening!
I should thank everyone in the Dudley family. Thanks to Thaddeus. Without his selfishness, I would never have learned that it will do you good to only live for yourself. Thanks to your mother, Isolde, her cruelty taught me how to endure absolute hell. Thanks to Reginald, his indifference taught me to be merciless. Thanks to Aldrich, a doctor who puts on a noble face to the world, while personally sending his sister to her doom. He showed me exactly what it really means to be a complete fraud. And Montgomery, my A-list celebrity brother, the darling of his adoring fans, who had repeatedly and intentionally set me up with baseless fabrications. Because of him, I learned what it truly means to enable evil. And you, Drusilla, an illegitimate child who stole everything from me. You showed me real audacity and how to cut off a cancer completely.
Get away from me!
See this necklace I'm wearing? There's a hidden camera inside. So everything that's happening here is streaming live even as we speak. The Dudley family is finished.
You monster! You witch! I'll drag you down with me!
Stop it! Stop it!
Take her to the police.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Reginald! Aldrich! Montgomery, help me!
Brother, what are you doing here?
Are you all right?
Arabella, I'm sorry. I had no idea that she treated you that way. Forgive us.
Save your apologies for the next life. Come on, let's go, brother.
The Mid-Autumn Festival is coming up soon. I found this letter and camera in Arabella's room. They contain her thoughts and feelings over the years. Consider it a gift from her.
Today, my foster parents told me that my biological parents were looking for me and want to take me home. Even though I hate leaving my foster parents and brother, I'm so excited that I couldn't sleep all night. I knew that I wasn't really abandoned. All these years, I've never forgotten those childhood memories with my family. I still remember my 3 brothers. Reginald doesn't talk much, but always gives me what I want. He would patiently teach me how to read and recite poems. He was the one who taught me how to write my name. He often told me that a person should always be honest and upright as well. Then there's Aldrich, the most gentle brother in the whole world. Even when I would mess up his clothes, he never scolded me. He taught me how to be kind-hearted and understanding. And Montgomery, he'd sneak me out to buy treats and take me to amusement parks. He said that I'd always be his sister and that as long as he's around, he'd never let anyone bully me. Having the 3 of them as my brothers makes me feel like the luckiest person in the world. I also have the most loving parents I could ask for. Whenever they traveled, they'd bring me a lot of gifts. So many pretty dresses. I couldn't wear them all. Reginald, Aldrich, Montgomery, Mom and Dad, I don't want pretty dresses, nor treats anymore. And I promise that I won't upset you again. Can we just go back to when I was little?
Dad, I'll show Arabella's video on TV.
Mom, Dad, I don't know if you're ever gonna see this video. This is the 3rd Mid-Autumn Festival I was supposed to spend with you, but I guess that I'll be spending it all alone once again. Mom, Dad, are you listening to me? I really miss being a kid. I remember sitting on your wide shoulders, Dad, so that I could see so far into the distance. As long as Dad was around, I wasn't afraid of anything because he always told me that I was his whole world. In my memory, Dad would always give me the best of everything. He was the president of a company and was tough and intimidating at work. But whenever I got sick, he would stay right by my side and take care of me tenderly. As for Mom, every time I felt down, she would make me that amazing bowl of braised pork. I've tried making it many times, but then it never tasted like yours. Mom, I promise that I won't upset you anymore. I won't do anything that you hate. I just want to have a taste of that childhood memory again. As far as I remember, our home was always filled with sunshine and joy, warm embraces, and so much love. So I was truly happy. Dad, was it because I misbehaved that you stopped wanting me? I'll change. I promise I will. But why is it that, even when I try so hard to be good, you still keep pushing me away? What did I do so wrong? Where are the parents who loved, cherished, and protected me? I just really want to go back to my childhood. Mom, Dad, let's spend this Mid-Autumn Festival
Together as a family, please.
Arabella, my daughter.
Dad.
My daughter.
Dad! 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 Dad!